Well, many women are interested in having a natural birth experience, and Spectrum Health has supported expectant mothers with that desire. The labor and delivery team is proud to offer a new option with 2 natural birthing suites at Butterworth Hospital. Carolyn Leja is a certified nurse midwife with the Spectrum Health obstetrics team, and she's here to talk a little bit more about this. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, for someone who just went through childbirth 6 months ago, I give these women, a lot of credit.
Yes.
So explain to people, what is a natural birth?
So natural birth is, you kind of instantly think of birth without an epidural. It means a little bit more than that. We're really talking about a philosophy around birth. In the medical world, we sometimes call it physiologic birth. It means basically a normal full-term labor occurring on its own with a little intervention from us unless needed. So certainly not having an epidural is a big part of that, but there are other things that kind of go into that experience as well.
So a lot of women want to know, how do I know if this is something that's good for me, a good fit?
Sure. I think, there's 2 things to do as a woman. The first is to talk to your provider. You really want to partner with your provider early on in your pregnancy, understand your health prior to pregnancy and the health during your pregnancy, because this type of care isn't for everyone. High-risk pregnancies do require intervention, and we're certainly prepared for that. And then also do your own research. Talk to your partner, talk to your family members, the support people you have around you about whether or not that seems like a good option for you.
I know back in the day, like my mom said, well, that's kind of the only choice we had back then.
Yes, I hear that a lot too.
We didn't have ultrasounds. We didn't have epidurals. Everything was a natural birth,
right?
Back in the day, so they made their way through it.
Yes.
So how do you guys go about supporting natural birth?
So, we've done that for a long time at Spectrum, actually, and we have just sort of things that we do for women who aren't having medication, and it's sort of allowing movement, freedom of movement, walking. We have birth balls. All of our rooms actually have a ensuite bathroom with tubs, jacuzzi tubs in them. So using the water for labor contractions is really helpful. And we do different monitoring techniques during labor to kind of help women have freedom of movement.
Is this something you guys are really good about letting people kind of know the experience so they're going to go through from check-in to check-out? So is this something, a room like this, they can go see beforehand to kind of see how it all goes?
Absolutely. So we're arranging orientation classes and tours. The first thing to do is really make sure with your provider, your doctor, your nurse midwife, that this is the right room for you and the right experience for you. And once you have that figured out, we are doing once or twice a month, we have tours and orientation classes so that people can really see the room and understand their care there.
And obviously, if you're having kind of a natural birth, you really don't know when the child is coming, so it's not like you can make a reservation for this room. So how do they go about snagging one of these natural birth suites? So
after you've kind of cleared everything with your provider, you'll be calling us and we'll be arranging that orientation. And once you've gone through it, we have a list. And when you come in labor, we'll make every effort to accommodate those women.
And I have a question that actually was not on the list, but I think you have all the confidence to answer this. What happens if you think that you want to go through the natural birth process and all of a sudden you're like, no.
No thanks.
I need,
sure.
thank you.
Yeah, that does happen. And we're here to support birth in whatever way it needs to happen for women. So you can go in with one plan and then things happen, and we're here to support that. We unfortunately, the way these 2 new rooms are designed, they're designed around low intervention, and when you have an epidural or more intervention, we do move you to a more traditional room. Sure. But we're able to support the natural birth process with an epidural too. So we're not, when you get an epidural, we're in your room a lot, changing your position, moving the bed around, kind of helping you through the process as well. Yeah, right. So we're here for both things.
So this is something you get to do often then?
Yeah, we do have nurse midwives who are sort of on staff on the labor and delivery floor, and some nurse midwives who are in private practice as well. So
I do have some friends that have gone through them. Like I said, all the credit in the world. Epidural was my choice.
And that's a great choice too.
It was, so, yes. Yeah. All right. So once again, great new facilities there offered at Spectrum Health. We had a wonderful experience at Spectrum Health. I can say that much.
You did. Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of great attention. He was a month early, so of course a lot of scary things we thought were going to happen.
Yes.
They didn't.
Yes.
And the team was
awesome. Great.
Absolutely.
Glad to hear it.
Sure. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And the Spectrum Health Family Birthplace is located on 100 Michigan Street Northwest. If you're interested in having a natural birth and would like more information, just give them a call, 616-391-1580, or check them out at spectrumhealth.org/natural-birth.